Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. So Cillian Murphy. First of all, I got to tell you, I love you on Peaky Blinders. So I got to tell
thanks,
you,
mate.
this movie, wonderful story, such an important story. I didn't even know about it. Were you familiar with this story before jumping into it?
No, I wasn't actually. I read the script, and then Sean Ellis, who wrote and directed and shot and produced the movie, he'd lived with the story for like 10 years or something. So he was just a fountain of information. So he had a lot of materials for us to read, and then obviously we shot the film in Prague and in the Czech Republic. So there was so much resources at hand, and I hope we did justice to the story and to these people.
The significance of this story to that region cannot be overstated. Talk to me about how the region's reception to these heroes.
Well, I mean, like it kind of it changed the course of the Second World War. This incident, and without laboring on the points of history, but that the Czechoslovakia, as it was at the time, was kind of abandoned by the Allies, and so this act of heroism really sort of gave that nation a sort of sense of belief and pride, and it feels very humbling to try and bring to life these characters that existed and were braver than I could ever possibly be.
You get together again with Christopher Nolan. I cannot wait to see what this Dunkirk is going to be all about. And you're tackling a very similar time frame. Talk to me about the relationship with Nolan and working with him once again on the new film.
Well, I'm just very lucky. I mean, I met Chris on Batman Begins, which I guess is, I don't know, I generally judge it by how many children we've all had in the interim. So a lot. It's a long time ago, and he's been very loyal to me, and I think he's one of the few great original filmmakers that we have these days, and it's a pretty exciting production. I think this time next year people will be, hopefully blown away by it, and it's just it's a joy and an honor to be working with him, as always.
You've got all the One Direction fans waiting. You've got Harry Styles. Talk to me about Harry being part of this movie.
He's a great kid, and we've got on really, really well, and we've had a lot of fun. I've not actually had any acting scenes with Harry, but he's a sweetheart, and I think nobody can be that charismatic on stage and not transfer it to film acting, and Chris would not cast someone unless he knew that they could do it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do in the movie, and he's a great kid, and we've had a lot of fun together.